Friends, welcome back to NRI Samay. This is Shrestha, your host, and also a third day of covering all the activities happening in Nepal. A bunch of humanitarian efforts going on all fronts, and also young people taking up this baton and then doing whatever they could. We do have with us right now, Jaswant is born in Lalitpur, Kathmandu, Nepal, and raised in Darjeeling in India. He's a phenomenal young actor, and also he's doing a lot of ground activity at Nepal right now. Worked on multiple music videos, and also right now trying his every bit in Hollywood as well. Also, we have Prem Gargain. He's been with us on NRI Samay earlier as well in the past three conversations, and we do have Suresh Ediga. Let me first jump right in. Jaswant, Dev, Shrestha. Sir, first of all, thank you so much for joining. Phenomenal work from your team. I just wanted to, even before I start the conversation, I just want the listeners to know the website where you have put through a good piece of information while we have the conversation. So, Jaswant, if you could enlighten our listeners, what sort of activity has been going on, and how are you involved in all these activities, sir, please?
Sure. I want to add one more place which I cannot forget, which is my best place, Pokhara, where I grew up. I was born in Lalitpur, but most of my upbringing was Darjeeling and Pokhara. So I call Pokhara my home, and I love all Pokharalis. So I'll start now.
Sure.
So, going to the question, it's making me emotional right now.
I can really feel the pain and seeing so many people suffering. And I heard the news that 1 million kids are right now in risk in Nepal. It feels so devastating. So I can imagine your emotion, certainly.
Yes. The kind of activities right now going on, we started the day it happened, and I started it thinking that, okay, I am not going to go through the organizations. That's going to delay the whole process. It has to be taken care right now. So that's how it started. And then I started putting together my team, the people I knew, I work with in different places in Nepal, and everybody, I brought everyone on board, and then started this campaign, running this campaign. And right now, we are focused on the remote villages where it's like 200 kilometers away from the main road. You got to trek there to go. There's no way you can drive there. Those kind of locations, and especially we started with Gorkha, which is one of the most devastated place. And luckily, from yesterday, the Indian Army helicopter was able to take some goods there. But other than that, nobody was able to reach there because of the land, the kind of the geographic region it is. There's no way to get there. And our crew went to Gorkha, and then we couldn't get access to that place, so we went to another village which was also in bad shape. So that's the one activity we did. And yesterday we had an opportunity to take the village we couldn't go. We had an opportunity to take supplies and medications there, and somebody from Pokhara, a friend of mine, he sent me a list of things. Can we do this? Within 3 hours, we were able to get all the medication, all the food, all the food they wanted to send, and our volunteers all did that. But we were not, because of the fund, I couldn't get the blankets, and I couldn't get the tents, and
Can you imagine? Are you okay?
Yeah. I posted on Facebook.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And two Germans came up and said they wanted to help. They started raising money to buy those stuff, and we're buying it today.
I can imagine. Jaswant, I know what everyone is going through, and the pictures are devastating, to say the least. But Jaswant, you've put in a very good website, eqrfnepal.com. I want to repeat this, www.eqrfnepal.com. And simple, very nice interface.
Yeah, Earthquake Relief Fund Nepal. Right.
Earthquake Relief Fund Nepal.com, EQRFNepal.com. And it's a simple interface, but you're posting a lot of pictures, and also I've seen the connectivity to Twitter. You're interacting with the donors right there via the Twitter, right. And then you're thanking each and every one. Of course, it's a great way to connect to all the people who are supporting this cause. And right. You have two ways of supporting. I've seen one yesterday or day before. One is in regards to the GoFundMe, which has got a lot of the gateway charges. But now I see a PayPal interface. Can you explain how would PayPal ease up things on this website?
Yeah. So basically, what happened is that morning I got a lot of people requesting me to do GoFundMe. I had no idea about GoFundMe. I did support some of the causes, and then it just struck me, like, oh, I need to do this so that I can get money and help my people back home. So I did it, and then I started reaching out to everyone, and everybody came to support my friends. Most of the people, donors over there, are friends, and now we have new people as well. But everybody started donating, and in 2 days, and I started putting together a team to take a truck full of food to Gorkha. And my brother, another Bishwa Subedi, he's right there right now working on the field, and he bought everything, and we and I didn't have money to send because I thought it was going to be easy transaction, and I couldn't get the money. And I told him, and he worked it out because he's from the place, so people know us over there, and so everything was done in credit to send a whole truck full of food. The people believed us and trusted us, and right. And then I tried to withdraw the money, it doesn't withdraw. Then I contacted them, and then, oh my God, too many back and forth. Right. And ultimately I had to say, okay, if I can't get the money, I can tell these people to withdraw, and then they will send me back, because those are the people I know. Those are the people who love Nepal. I have everybody's information because I've been posting on Facebook. All it takes is write an email, a message saying, hey, can you shift the money through PayPal? And then, because I've been using PayPal also, then I decided, okay, PayPal is the way to go. I called PayPal, and I said, hey, I want to specifically create an account for this only. And they did it right away. 5 minutes, my account was created. I was able to get money.
Wow. Okay.
And their percentage is low. It's 3% only, and 30 cents for a transaction. Every company needs to make money, but don't make money from people who's going through this shit,
Yes.
Why?
Yes, so true,
people
so
need
true.
To step up, everybody is stepping up, so,
I can imagine.
You can't make money out of people's death and cries and pains and all that stuff,
Yes, certainly, I resonate with you. Jaswant, also, how is that you're coordinating your activity between here, sitting remotely? I know Prem Dai is also involved in all these activities. How is that you're coordinating that? Now, let's imagine I'm the guy, I want to donate, let's imagine $100, right? So going through PayPal is one option, it goes to you, and then you'll have to somehow ensure that the ground receives that money, and then they do it. But is there any way that a donor can just come and then talk to us, and then it can be directly sent to Nepal, and then see the ground activity happening?
Yes. So in order to do that, we will have to send it to my people who's working there. Right?
Yes.
Think about it, like I get like 50, 100, 75, whatever, 95 requests from different people from the villages and all those people, right? And if I can find or think about a place, think about okay, Glendale needs some help, and if I can mobilize some people over there, okay, Glendale, let's take this 4 people. Hey guys, let's help. Take the food, for water, and all that thing. You can just send them directly money so that they can buy that and take it over there. It's not that it has to come through me. All I care is it should go to Nepal and people should get it.
Yes.
It's not.
And
it doesn't matter who is taking it.
Right. And how does this cash inflow outflow or the transaction inflow outflow go? Can you enlighten us on that as well?
How does the cash go?
Yes. How does?
Yeah, we just send today. We just send for one group today, and we send it to Western Union. And luckily, Western Union is not charging $10 they used to charge to send money outside because of this thing.
Wow. Okay.
Western
So you're
Union
saying
has
that
saved money.
Okay. Got it. So let's imagine we get some $500 once we reach out to friends and then get some $500. So we have somebody, a recipient in Nepal that you can refer, and it can be directly sent to that person there in Nepal, right?
Yes, and have the activity go. So basically what I'm doing is today I'm running 3 campaigns. Tomorrow I want to be 5. I want to be 7, 10. So one of those campaigns can be directly supported.
Okay. So, Jaswant, can you talk about the campaigns that you're running right now? I think you'll be talking as simple as buying tents or buying trash bags, because I'm hearing that there's huge amount of trash that is accumulated, right? So what sort of campaigns are you running right now?
Oh, we have medical and food basically right now, but we want to go through. I mean, tents and blankets are more expensive than medicine and food. Because of the money I don't have, I am not able to buy those stuff, you know?
Right. So medicines and food is the first important thing, right?
Yes. No, I mean, they're outside of the house. They're not inside the house. Everybody is on the field. You need tents. Tents are expensive to buy. That's why I can't afford it with the money I've got so far. So, you know, the more money we get, we can buy more tents so that people have a proper place at least to camp out. And it's raining too, you know, and blankets because everything is buried. So they don't have something to cover their body.
So true. So and we do have I can understand what you're saying, Jaswant. We do have Suresh Ediga as well, ran multiple campaigns, and he's a phenomenal social worker and also runs remote campaigns to help farmers in India and a lot of other activity. Suresh, you have any questions to Jaswant, please?
Yeah, definitely. Jaswant, wonderful work you're doing, and I only hope your efforts bring in more positive impact on the ground. Now, I heard you mention about the difficulty with supplying tents. So is it that if we are able to send you money, would you be able to buy the tents? Do you have enough tents to buy in Nepal, or
that is also a problem right now?
Ship them from outside?
Yes, it would be great if we can get it from neighboring China or India. That would be the best. Actually, my team recently today, another person from Texas has joined our team, who is also coordinating to get some medical supplies from India, because India is giving Jet Airways is giving a free shipment. If we can get all those tents come from India, because I know today I had a request for 15 tents from a disabled group, and I had to say no. And I told them, please find, if you can buy it, then I will somehow provide you the money.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Jaswant, then. So we have some leads on Alibaba.com where we have about 100 tents, or we can even buy 1,000 tents. The only challenge there is it will take at least a week to get there. So do you think it makes sense to still go ahead and pursue that?
Yes, it does. It does. Because this process is going to take months and months.
Right.
This is going to be a long process, and, that'd be awesome, even if after a week.
Okay.
Can I add something there, guys? First of all,
please pitch in.
Thank you, Jaswant. Definitely, Jaswant, Vishu, and the whole youth in Nepal. They are doing amazing work, and it's very emotional. We have no words to thank all the supporters, volunteers, everybody who's on the ground right now. I just send you guys one message that just like how you have the NRI, there's the NRN, they also know all these things, they're trying to do it, but how Jaswant started, that's what we need to start right now, right here. And they must have heard all this news, messages, everything. I read that there's 1,000 tents they are sending to Gorkha, where yesterday Bishu and the whole team went there, and some more from here, from Los Angeles. There are 6-7 doctors are flying in a few days, and so far different organizations raised over $30,000, and the money is going to be used right away. Then everyone, I have the same thing. I told them tents, bring 1,000 tents, bring 2,000 tents, and what we are doing is we are working with the government, the foreign ministry, and the like assistant secretary or somebody there connecting. Anything comes to the airport, just call him. Coming from India, coming from China, they will have no problem. They will just clear everything. So those tents will be arriving soon. Like within a week, there will be thousands of tents coming from different part of the country, or from India, from China, from overseas.
Okay. And just another question. I was looking at your website, and you did mention a couple of very interesting things. One of them is that people who are interested in sending stuff from here in the U.S., because the whole Nepal situation has generated so much of goodwill and generosity. People are coming and going out of their way to come and help. The only problem is with the shipments. And I saw on your website that we can drop off this at any of the Red Cross, and FedEx will be able to ship them from free. Is that true?
That is partially true, because that's what I called personally FedEx and Red Cross. FedEx says yes, that's true. Please drop it on the local Red Cross. Red Cross never calls back. I left message so many times. Local, international department, I have left messages. Please call me. We need to send. And this is from Friday. I haven't heard back till now. Today also, Today I spoke to FedEx to confirm, and FedEx said, yes, sir. Please drop it to. That's why I told all my people around U.S., go to the local FedEx. I don't know what problem they might have been facing. Maybe it's just a matter of just going and dropping it off, not calling them, not bothering them. But I'm surprised that I don't get a call back. And somebody from the local department will take the call. Sir, I will transfer you to this person, international department. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. And it goes to boom, voicemail. Never comes back.
Right. So what do you suggest for people who want to send relief material at this juncture? What do you suggest? What do you have to tell?
I will have to see in a day or two if all the collected stuff are taken, by FedEx. If it's taken, then it's great. If not, then I would suggest sending money to India, buying from there, and taking it to Nepal.
Okay.
That's because that would be a closer, because shipping from here, forget it. If we have to pay for it, then we can't do it.
Right, I have it. Jaswant, I have what you call Shamisa Joshi. She's flying day after tomorrow, going to Kathmandu, taking care. Her mom is taking care of 2,000 people, and Shrikant Suresh, you know about her. Now she got approval for 300 pounds of cargo through Etihad, and she's taking a lot of stuff with her. And right after that, some more people are going. But right now, what Jaswant was saying is, I got the message from Shrikant this afternoon. There is one truck on the other side of India. They wanna bring the foods or something to Nepal. Now I talked to Bishu earlier. He said they have no problem. They can get through Nepal-Ganj border. Anything that you have? Do you have any idea about that, Shrikant?
At the moment, gathering more information, Prem. As soon as I receive that information, I'll pass it on to.
Remember, I sent the question that what do you have in that truck, and we can get somebody to pick it up. And
they're attempting to do that. Yes, and they're figuring it out. So as soon as I have more information, Prem, I'll let you know on that.
A more thing I found in New Delhi, somebody is collecting everything. Some young doctors is collecting almost everything to send it to Nepal. I mean, so Delhi is not far. They can even come through train, or they can bring in a truck, and it's a border only that they can bring it to Nepal. So that will be the easier way than try to send this tent and the heavy materials from USA or any other part of the world.
Right. As long as if free shipping, then doesn't matter, right? So about the nurses, we have 8 nurses coming from Australia to Nepal on Friday. And another person, a younger brother, I would say, Achut, from Canada, he's already coordinated with 16 to 18 doctors to go to Nepal. So that's also another part. But nothing is confirmed, so it's not coming on the website or anything. Those are also things I'm working on the daytime in the U.S. And now it's night. I get hundreds of messages and calls from Nepal, and I'm all awake all night. And this is going for 4 days now, And I don't mind. I don't mind doing it. because it's making a difference. I would just plead to people, let's make a difference. We need help. And thank you very much, you guys, bringing us in to put our word out there so that, we can get more support.
No, you guys are doing phenomenal work, and it's just we're just assisting. And I wanted to ask one question, Jaswant. If you wanted to suggest from NRI Samay team, if there is one project that you want, how about you guys collect something and then send it to this guy? We're going to ensure that, the local team in Gorkha, whoever it is, the teams that you're working with, are going to get this supplies the very next day, whether it is food or whatever it is. We can just ensure. What sort of suggestion would you give to the team NRI Samay if you have to suggest a project right now, Jaswant?
Right now, I think the tents and blankets are the most thing because of the cost of that thing. A lot of people are not able to afford to buy it, including me.
Right.
So food and everything is getting available. If we buy it, we can buy it over there, and lots are going from India, and a lot of aids are also going in. But if you see, my Facebook page has had a list of things they needed yesterday, which 50%, all the medication we bought it, and 50%, 75% of the food also we bought it, and we delivered it. But there were two bigger things. They were asking for 1,000 pieces of tents.
Okay.
And 400-500 blankets and all those things. Those are the two things. I think it's more expensive than buying an ibuprofen. So if you guys can help, I think that would be the best. And as Premji said, we will have people over there to receive. I have my own people as well who can take it to places.
Yes.
Just now today we are having. You'll see an update in a half an hour of 45 minutes. I'm collecting all the data where we are going to go with food and water today. Devastated.
Right.
In Kathmandu and my team who went to Gorkha, Bishwa is leading that team. He's going to Dhading, another tragic place like nobody is able to reach.
Yes.
So
yes,
yeah,
I
would say that if you can and
so,
ask all these medical things so that the people who are on the field volunteering does not get sick.
Right. Right. So just want to understand if you're asking us to run a sustained campaign focusing on tents, and then no matter whether it takes 5 days, 4 days, or 7 days, but you're saying that if we can do a sustained campaign at NRI Samay for tents and then ship it to your team in Nepal, that would be a good project that you think would make sense, right?
Yes, tents and blankets.
Tents and blankets. Okay, tents and blankets.
And Jaswant, to which address in Nepal would these tents be delivered to? Let's say if we raise enough money,
various. So it's not going to be one place. We'll receive it in Kathmandu, and we'll make sure it is evenly distributed everywhere.
So would the destination be then the Kathmandu airport?
Airport will be the destination. If we can take it out from airport, then I can set up a place where we can store.
Okay.
And distribute it from there, and then whoever is needing, like today, I got an email saying we need 15 tents for disabled people, sir. Can you provide it? I said I can, but if you can find where we can buy, I will make sure we send you the money.
Sure.
So those kind of things. Then I can put out a campaign saying who needs tents, and then we will verify where it's going, because people working over there are locals. Like me, I was a local there when I was there. So we know what's going on. So it's not going to be, and people who are selected in my teams are the best ones, because I know them personally for years. So I can close my eyes and trust them.
All right. So just to understand, let's imagine we're buying around 1,000 blankets in India and then shipping it to the Kathmandu airport, whatever it is, the destination, on some contact point, which we'll try to reach out to you and then find out. Or if you can share it right now, that's good. But that's something we are looking at. So sustained campaign for tents and blankets, and then shipping it to Kathmandu, and then from there you'll have a contact point who'll pick it up and then send it to to the right area.
Places needed, yes.
And I want to add one more thing, Shrikant. Shamita will be in Kathmandu on Friday or no later than Saturday. So she has her own school, huge building right there. And now Jaswant's one of the brother is in Kathmandu, so we can connect them so they can communicate and make it a central point and send it to different part of the country.
Wonderful.
Yeah. That's one idea.
Yeah. And as days passes, like in 3-4 days, a lot of the roads will also start opening. So definitely, then people will know more need, So sooner or later, 1 week, 10 days, doesn't matter. It just has to come.
Got it. So, friends, if you're listening to this conversation, urge each one of you to go to EQRF, Earthquake Relief Fund, EQRFNepal.com, EQRFNepal.com. And Jaswant, Prem, you have any other inputs you want to share, sir, before we wrap up this conversation?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time since day one. You've been helping us since day one and inspiring, encouraging, and sending the information out to the whole world. We truly appreciate that. Truly.
Absolutely, sir. It's a great time of grief for Nepal and our friends out there. So any little bit of effort is going to count at this point in time. So we would now take this as an input from Jaswant and you, Prem, and then work on this tent and blankets as a sustained campaign. And we'll be in touch with both of you. And also, friends who are listening to this conversation, if you would love to just come forward and then get more information, more insights on how to contribute or how to help in this entire effort, just reach out to nrisamay@gmail.com, write to us, nrisamay@gmail.com. And also, you can certainly reach out to Jaswant and Prem. Prem is Prem, Gurgain, Gurgain. You can search on Facebook. And Jaswant is they're certainly famous. You can also watch out for Jaswant's page, Jaswant, JASWANTDEVSHRESTHA. So, friends, thank you so much for listening. And also, thank you, Jaswant. Thank you, Prem. Thanks, Suresh, for all your insights, inputs, and encouraging and motivating. Together, we can all make a huge difference. Thank you so much.
Yes,
thank you, everybody. Thank you. Good night.
Thanks. Bye.